Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do this video for a few weeks now, but just haven't had, I guess, the courage to do it. It's kind of hard still for me to even think about it, let alone try to talk about it, but it needs to get out there, and I feel that I just have to do this. So today's video is going to be two parts, really. It's going to be dealing with bullying, whether that's online or in person, and it's also going to be dealing with the effects of bullying, as well as where to go for help. So mainly I'm doing this because of a friend of mine, very, very good friend of mine. She was a good friend. We had been friends for a very long time. And without going into the exact details of how she did it, she committed suicide because of being bullied. Again, I'm not going to get into the details of how she actually took her life. I will say that her husband or boyfriend, whatever it was to her, he found her. And unfortunately, by then it was too late to be able to do anything to help her. She left behind 2 young kids and a bunch of people that cared about her. The news hit me like a ton of bricks. I had a real hard time dealing with it and did a lot of crying. I still do a bit of crying. But I decided I wanted to do this video in her honor and to try to help somebody else from making that horrible, horrible mistake. I understand that things pile up and it just seems like there's nowhere to turn, no way out, no light at the end of the tunnel. But there is. There really, really is. And I'm not only speaking from the experience of my dear friend, but from my own personal experience. If you remember, I did a video on when I tried to commit suicide. So I understand exactly what people were going through. And there is help. There is people that care. You may not think so. You may not feel that way, but there are people that care, and there definitely is help out there. And I wish I had known how badly she was feeling, and I wish I was able to do something to help her. So, with bullying, obviously you get that, especially in school. For my younger viewers that are still in school, and I'm sorry to say, but you need to get used to it now. I'm grown. I'm 39 years old. I still deal with bullying. People bully me both in person and online. And online bullying seems to be a thing. Not only because of the COVID going on, but just in general because of the fact that the person's behind a screen. You can't slap somebody behind a screen. Not that I'm saying you should smack anybody. But there are things you can do. If you're in school, your grade school or high school or middle school or even college, you can go to a teacher, you can go to your principal. I know people might say that you're a narc or a tattletale or a rat or fake or whatever. But you can tell in an adult, or if you are in college, you can tell a teacher or a dean or something. You can also talk to your friends about it, maybe have your friends go with you. Sometimes bullies will leave you alone if you have more than one person with you. There's safety in numbers. So there are lots of places that you can go for help. You can talk to counselors, you can talk to your parents, even as adults you can talk to your parents. I talked to one of my adopted moms. You can talk to an older sibling. I happen to have an older sister. So you can talk to an older sibling. You can talk to an older family member, cousin, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, whatever. Um, you know, there are other things you can do as well. I happen to be a big nature person, so going for a hike, or especially going out to the beach, that just revitalizes me, recharges my whole batteries, so to speak. There's counseling in pretty much every town. And if there's not counseling in that specific town, there's towns nearby that you can get counseling from. And that's not a bad thing to say, I need help. Everybody needs help. There's lots of people you can go to for help with dealing with that and with the side effects and the way that it makes a person feel inside. I know from personal experience that bullying, people who bully you, can make you feel pretty bad. I unfortunately still deal with bullying, even though I'm in my 30s. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 next year, and I still deal with bullying. It's a sad fact, but it's true. And I don't want to say just deal with it, because that's too harsh, and it doesn't help. But there are places and people you can go to for help. And one of those specific places is a suicide prevention hotline. And the number is here. It's 800-273-8255. You can call this number and you can talk to somebody that understands and that cares and that will get you the help you need. And sometimes that's what you need. You need help. You need to go to a hospital of some kind. There's no shame in that. There's online places you can go as well. You can look up the National Suicide Prevention, and there's chat rooms, there's the website, there's the phone number, there's other places you can go as well. Lots of places for counseling, peer counseling and stuff. And there are just several people you can talk to. Family, friends, anybody really. I know a lot of times you think that there's nobody that doesn't care for you or that doesn't understand. But there is. There really is. You guys can even come to me. I have been through quite a bit, and I understand a lot more than what a lot of people might think or realize. My email address is Raven, RAVEN, Flock, FLOCK, so one word, 18, so it's 18, Raven, Flock, 18, @gmail.com. And if you guys need someone to talk to, somebody who understands, who's not going to judge, but help you through whatever you're going through. You can email me, and I will most definitely get back with you. If you have a friend that or a family member or someone else that you care for that's going through a hard time, be there for them, talk to them, let them know somebody cares. Get them help if you need to. I did that back when I was younger, not necessarily teen days, but I mean, it was kind of teen days. Older teen, I was about um, 19, I think. And a good friend of mine was quite upset that a boyfriend had broke up with her, and she called me in tears, and I was trying to help her through it. Oh, it's gonna be okay. I know you're hurting. I know the world seems like it stopped and you can't go on, but you'll be okay. And she said that she couldn't live without him and that she was going to kill herself and hung up. I tried calling back several times and I didn't get her. I didn't get anyone. Um, I kind of panicked. I called the crisis center. It's another thing you can do. There's the crisis center number in your phone books, the ones that are sent to you in the mail, for the local numbers and stuff. So I called the crisis center, and she told me that anytime somebody said that, something like that they were going to hurt themselves, that you needed to take them seriously and get them help. So I hung up and I called the police, and they went over and they took her away, took her to the hospital. And when the dust settled and everything was back to normal, I thought for sure everybody, like her friends, her family, especially her mom and dad, were going to be angry with me. But it turned out that they were grateful to me. Her mom and her showed up at my door after she had gotten out of the hospital and everything was better. Um, and our mom wanted to take me out to eat for helping her for what I did for my friend. So, you know, I was very grateful that I was able to be there for my friend, and I wish I had been able to be there for my other friend. But that just wasn't meant to be, sadly. There are people you can go to. You can go to your parents, you can go to your friends, your family, you can even come to me. Really. You guys can come to me. I am not here to judge anyone. Um, I like to help as many people as I can. My friend was a very, very good friend, and we had a very close bond, and I'm going to miss her so, so much. The first few days were really, really hard. Even now, it still gets a bit hard. She was just an amazing person and a really good friend. And I don't think she realized just what taking her life was going to do, how it was going to affect other people that were in her life. I don't think she thought about that. A lot of people say that that's selfish or it's mean or coward, and in a lot of ways that could be true, but you don't understand. You don't know what she was going through. There was, I mean, it wasn't specifically because of the bullying, but that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. She had left a note and stated in her note that the bullying that she was getting, the cyberbullying, was one of the big factors. There was a bunch of other stuff going on as well, but that was one of the big factors. I think that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And I wish she had thought more about how it was going to affect other people, especially her kids. Her kids are real young, 10 and 3, or 4 and 9, somewhere in there. They're real young, and now they have to grow up without their mom. And when they get older, they have to live with the fact that their mom took her life. So, there's her mom and her dad that don't have their daughter anymore. There's her sister and her brother that don't have their sibling anymore. Her boyfriend or husband, I'm not sure what he was. They lived together. I know he was the father to the kids. I don't know if they were married or engaged, but they were in some sort of relationship, obviously, and he doesn't have her anymore. I'm not able to call her. I have a bad day, and I usually would call her, and she'd make me feel better. I wish she had called me. I wish she had known that I was there for her. And that's the most important thing, is to let people know you're there for them. Let them know you care. Because there are so many people out there that think especially when they're at that point, there's nobody that cares. It's not true. There's at least somebody out there that will care. If you go to church, maybe you can talk to your pastor or your priest or something, maybe another church member, something. There's somebody out there that cares. There is. I know it seems like there isn't, but there really is. There is people out there that care about you. You can even go to the police station and talk to a cop. You really can. You can go to the hospital and ask them to find you somebody to talk to. There's just so much help out there. And I wish my friend had realized that. And I wish she had been strong enough to go and ask for the help. Anyway, so no matter what, if you have somebody that you care about that's going through something like that, be there for them, and if necessary, intervene and get the help for them. They may be upset with you. They may not want to talk to you. Their family may be upset with you. But in the long run, it'll be better for everyone. And they may even thank you for being there and helping them. I may have saved my other friend's life because I intervened. I got her the help she needed. And I wish I had been able to do that for my other friend. She just didn't realize how much she meant to people. And she didn't realize the worth that she had. And I really, really am going to miss her. I miss her now. I think about her a lot. And I wish things had been done differently. And I wish that I was able to be there for her somehow. But I couldn't. And I'm sorry. I am. I feel very, very sorry that I couldn't be there. There's so much that people at that point don't think about. They don't realize that there is someone out there that cares. Somebody that will help them. They don't think about that. They feel that they have no way out for whatever reason, whether it be bullying, abuse, whatever it is. They don't think that there's help out there or people that care, and there is both people that care and help. Anyway, so if you have a friend or a loved one that's going through that, be there for them. Don't judge them. Don't tell them they're being stupid or you don't want to hear that stupid stuff. You know, don't judge them. Don't come at them like that. You can say, stop it. Stop talking like that. Sure. But don't be stupid. Don't say stuff like that. If you yourself are feeling like that, be sure to get help. No matter what that takes, get help or get that person help. I wish so badly that I could turn back time. I could go back in time and stop my friend from taking her life. I really, really do. I would do practically anything to be able to go back in time and stop her from taking her life, but I can't. I have to go on, and it's not an easy road. It's not. It's very, very hard, and there are times that it's almost unbearable. I think about the fun times that we had and the laughs. I remember a lot of memories that we had. There was this one time we had gone to the beach. It was actually my first time at the beach, and boy, I was excited. She was just like, well, I've been here many times before, so. And there was this rock at the beach, right there in the surf, and this was before I realized that the waves hitting the rock kind of gets you soaking wet. And I decided to get a picture sitting on that rock in my clothes. Yes, I wore normal clothes to the beach. Why? I don't know. But as she snapped the picture, big old wave came and just pummeled me. I was drenched. I was soaking wet. And we were both just laughing and dying, and the picture actually came out really, really good. I was sitting on the rock, and the wave is coming up, and it's just about to hit. And I'm actually looking back like, oh crap. And there's other memories of her that I will treasure in my heart. And her memory will always live on. But I'm always going to wish that she was here. I'm always going to wish that I could call her up and say, hey, let's go to the mall. Hey, let's hang out. Let's go for dinner. Let's take the kids to Disneyland. I'm not going to be able to do that. So be sure to let people know you're there for them. No matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 in the afternoon. So be sure to get yourself or those that you love the help that they need. Even if that means you have to do it for them. Because next time you may not get the second chance. You just might not get that second chance. I wish I could, but I can't. There's no second chances all the time. And you don't want to do that. Make sure they know you're there for them. Or go get the help yourself. If it's you, get the help yourself. There's help out there. There really is. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share this video. If you don't share any other video, share this one. Please. Share this one. This could save someone's life. And life is so, so precious. It is. It really is. So be sure to share this video for sure. Of course, like and subscribe. Comment down below. And as I've said already, you guys are more than welcome to come to me. I said my email address, and I will put my email address in the description box down below. You guys need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. So, thanks again for watching. Be sure to share this video. If nothing else, if no other video you share this one. At least for my friend. And be there for the people that you care for. Be there for them now. You may not get a second chance. That's it. See you next time. Gotta fly.